Hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So I just want to do a quick brief chit chat with my subscribers. Thank you for the 16 people who are here right now. I truly appreciate you. I hope that I'm doing you a service on this channel. That is my goal. But ultimately, of course, it is just to document my journey for my own personal references. And along the way, I hope that I'm able to be a help to those who want to start in this craft as well. So as I continue, I just want to say really quickly, I feel like I say that so much. Okay, so I'm realizing that I have developed now phobia. I don't know for you all who've been here, who watched my channel and my story, and just letting you know like why I haven't made any candles and why I don't have any candles on this channel at this time. Because when I decided to do the channel, I had already I was doing my testing and I was like, let me wait until I know how to make a candle before I do a video. Let me wait until I have perfected the art and gotten all my things together. But then I felt like that wasn't an accurate depiction of my journey. So I decided to turn on the camera. As you all know, again, if you watched my story, but if you don't, I was making candles. I was testing. I was researching. I've been researching for years. And honestly, researching as much as I was, I found out new information, I feel like every day. And I just felt like I didn't know enough. And I was like, I'm never going to know anything, enough of anything to make a candle. What wax do I use? What wicks do I choose? What fragrance oils do I like? I don't even know what where to start, right? And it might be a common occurrence for tons of people. And so I just wanted to get on here because I've just been thinking about what it is that I want to do, how it is I want to go about it, what should my branding be, just trying to figure out everything. And there's so much in this business. If you want to make it a business, there's so much that goes into it that it can become overwhelming. Excuse me. And for me, I've noticed that when I get overwhelmed, I kind of stand still. I do nothing. Um, and that's kind of where I am right now. So I am a little overwhelmed with that. There's so many new waxes coming out. What wax do you choose? They're saying this one is good. They're saying this one is good. Do you use soy wax? Do you use paraffin? Do you use coconut? Do you use a blend? It's like there's so much. So I said I will do wax melts because in my testing with wax melts, they turned out great. Um, it's not difficult as it is as far as candle making goes because you don't have that aspect of the wick involved. And so I started to do that. If you all again have been watching, I'm trying to go to school too because I didn't have a lot of knowledge. I felt like all the research that I was doing on my own wasn't um penetrating enough for me to get it. I'm like, I don't understand. Maybe if I go to school, I'll get a better understanding of the business side of things, like how to run a business, how to be an entrepreneur. Because the last thing I really want to do is mess up. Like, I think, I think that's pretty common. Who wants to screw up, right? But we learn from our mistakes. But it's hard to make mistakes, at least for me. And so I started doing that and they smell great. Then I'm like, oh, well, I should probably change my packaging because I want it to be eco-friendly and I want people to be able to buy from me who care about the environment and things like that. And I got overwhelmed again. So that in itself became overwhelming. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I have all these scents as you've seen on my videos. These are things that I'm purchasing on my own. I do have an affiliate link with one company, but that's it. It doesn't, I'm not making any money from this. And so this is really from the sheer joy the sheer passion and the addiction that I've developed for fragrance oils. So if anybody agrees, please comment below if you can attest to developing that same um, addiction. And what I want to say as a caveat to that is this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and it seems like every company has a sale. And I want to buy from everybody. And I'm like, I can't. So I've tried to stay offline. It's really bad. It's really bad. But anyway, I digress. So to get back to the point, I got overwhelmed again. So now I'm thinking, okay, so let me use these oils. Let me use these oils that I've been getting that you've seen on my videos. Let me use these so that I can start testing them also. I don't want to just smell them. I don't want to just have them in bottles and then they go to waste. So I ordered some more supplies. It's a never ending story. I ordered some more supplies and I'm ready. But then I find myself always not doing anything. And I'm like, why don't you just go do it? Just go do it. That's when I realized I'm scared. My failure with the candle has scared me. I was testing like really, really good. I do want to also say going to school has been hectic. It takes up a lot of my time. I work full time. I'm a single mother. And I was trying to also go to school. So it's like my time is very limited. But even with that, um, right now I'm on a break and I'm just trying to break. I want to breathe. My time is my time. I'm going to do what I want. And I had all these plans of what I was going to do on break. Like, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to start making. I'm going to start making another candle and try again because that last candle I made bummed me out. It bummed me out. It took the wind out my sails. It took the wind out my sails. And I had to pull back. I said, I got to step away because I feel like I'm going to quit. And I don't want to quit. I love this craft. I love making candles. I love the ability to be able to do that. I love the scents that you can make you can create your own ambience and environment with a candle. Do what you want to do. They might have a candle out there that you can buy and that's awesome. And then there might be some that you just can't put your finger on. You're like, I want to smell this, but I can't find it. I can make that myself. And I love that. I love that for me. But like I said, that candle really bummed me out. Messing that candle up, or not, I don't even know what I did wrong, honestly, but I smelled absolutely nothing. And I felt like that set me all the way back to the beginning of when I first started making candles. I'm like, all my other candles, at least in the beginning, they all smelled like something. Like, how am I this far in and now I'm making a candle that I can't smell? Crazy. The thing is, though, I made wax melts with that same fragrance oil and I could smell it. So I knew it was something I didn't do right with the candle. But I couldn't put my finger on it, but it really stopped me in my tracks and it really just really bummed me out, like I said. And from that now I'm scared. I'm scared to make a candle because I don't want to screw up again. And then now I haven't, part of it also is because it's been so long, the break that I took from it, I feel like I'm starting all over again. I feel like I write everything down. So, of course, I can go back to my notes. But then I'm like, how do you do, how do you do percentages? Like, how do you do 10%? That was a struggle. I'm not good with math, and I know percentages are like my Achilles heel. Horrible, horrible. So I was trying to do it the simple way, but it still feels like that's not right. I'm like, I'm just going to go with 10% because it's easy. However, you don't need 10% for everything, number one. And then number two, if you can save on the percentage of the fragrance oil that you're using, you can save on your costs. You can also save on how much materials you're using in this candle. And then, you can it oh, you can you can cut down on your expenses is what I was trying to say. And so, that was a struggle. There's apps out there. There's so many things on the website. I mean, on Google, online, on the internet, everywhere that you can find all this information. Um, and so I don't really fear that as much, but I just feel like I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I feel like I am brand new again, and now that scares me too. But I gotta get out of my comfort zone, which I did before. So I gotta, reel it back in, get it together, and just try again. I have tons of materials. There's no excuse, to be honest. I have jars, I have wicks, I have wax, I have fragrance oil, fragrance oil. That was not a glitch. I really have tons of fragrance oil. And so I just say this to say, I got to get out of my own way. I have to get out of my head. I have to try again if I really want to do this and I want to be successful, which I know that I do. Because not to say that I couldn't use my degree once I get it for something else. I mean, I definitely don't have to use it to go into business for myself, but that was the purpose. So I hope that I can encourage you all to just do it. If you have any hesitation, if you have any reservations, and you've studied, you've researched, you've talked to people, you think that you believe that you just got to start. You got to start somewhere. And I'm going to do just that. I hope. I put this in the video now, so I need to just make it happen. But I just wanted to get on here and kind of express to you all what's going on with me, where I've been, and just, I mean, this is my journey, and this is part of it right now. Um, I'm stuck. I feel like I'm in quicksand, and I don't know how to get out. But getting out is necessary. I've got to get out of this rut. So I say all that to say thank you. I appreciate you all for watching me. I hope that I am again a source or resource to you all, because that is what I hope to be. I hope that you get something out of the videos that I'm putting out. I would like it if you watch this video and you comment below. If you have time or you don't mind, comment below and let me know what it is that you would want to see. Maybe you want me to just put a candle together, because I know how. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. Because, that is a more trial and error type thing. Or if there is a fragrance that you want to know how it smells in wax, and then I can make some wax melts for those. So if you have any ideas, if you have any encouraging words, if you have any questions, please leave them below. Also, please like this video and consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. For all of you who have watched, I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.